Hello. How you doing? It's really hot in here, so I'm turning the fan on. So my apologies if the sound quality goes down, but I'm melting. Oh yes, fandom fires. I heard a little bit about that. You're talking about people complaining about Misha having an electric car. Is that the issue? Yeah, I saw that. Someone was complaining about it. Well, someone was saying that someone else was complaining about it, so there's always something going on in this fandom, which is why I usually don't get involved. Anyway, my holiday was awesome. It was a lot of fun. It was we went down to Vancouver. I saw the horse races. I went to Hot Topic. I did not see filming because they only filmed once outside of set, and apparently you could not see anything. And it was filmed somewhere that was a good half an hour, 45 minutes away from me, and a good day of traffic. And I was in Surrey, and yeah, no, that's going to take forever. Went to the Okanagan, went wine tasting. It was fun. So it was lots of fun. Okay, why is this not working? So yeah. Yes. Yay, indeed. Anyone else? Let's see. That was weird. The brightness on my picture was going light then dark, light then dark, light then dark. Ooh, there's a poltergeist. Assuming everyone is at con since it's only you. Grab the salt, yes. That I have a lot of. But I am doing a wanted to make a few short announcements a lot of people know about already. I am doing a interview of the Hillywood girls tomorrow. I have sent over questions to a few of the other cameos that were in the show, and no, it wasn't Jensen and Jared. I would be squealing all over the place if it was. So that's happening tomorrow afternoon. I am going to be doing a rewatch, bi-weekly rewatch. I think we will have enough time to do 2 episodes. So like this week is going to be season 1 and season 2, and then next week is going to be season 3, 4, etc., etc. Originally, it was supposed to be tomorrow afternoon, but because I have my Hollywood scheduled for tomorrow, then it's going to be Tuesday. So it'll be Tuesday and Thursday this week, and probably Monday, Wednesday next week. So I haven't decided exactly the way I want to format these rewatches, whether or not it's going to be something like this, where I'll be watching the episode and you guys can watch along with me, and then we can squeeze along, either whether it be like in Q&As, like in text, or whether or not I'm actually going to do a like a bulk, like invite everyone to like a Google Hangouts or something. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm going to be doing 13 of these since I'll be doing 1 per season. So whatever I'll figure it out, whatever works. So Just 1 second. Yeah, I thought it's gonna be fun. That not something I've ever really done before, where other than the season finale watch live. So let's see how it goes. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. So yeah, other things that have been happening. Jewelry store is doing well. I bought a lot of stuff. When I was in Vancouver, I bought a lot of new stamps. I have butterfly stamps. So like it's not just like one stamp, it's like two different stamps where it's like left and the right butterfly wing, like the angel one, which I thought was pretty cute. I have some really neat kind of they're almost like plates kind of thing, but they're a little bent, and I think they're meant to go on a leather bracelet, but I didn't like the leather bracelet. I didn't think they looked cool, so I'm going to put them on just a silver chain. Might actually make one of those tonight to show you guys, because I have two different designs that go on there. I thought they were kind of neat. I just bought, because you know the little angel wings that I have, the angel wing earrings? I found angel wings that are, I think they're supposed to look like weathered copper because they're green, but they're so cute. So my husband John is like, they're green. I'm like, they're supposed to be that way. They look cool. And I had one other person, and then I lost another person. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. Some new things coming to the store, and of course doing some more interviews. I'm trying to gradually get some more interviews of the more well-known guest stars, Kim and Brie. I'm working on it, hoping. It's difficult with a smaller, like with changing channels, because it's not well known. My only claim to fame is Tom Ellis follows me. So, hey, I lost you. Now there's no one here, and I'm talking to myself. All right. So, yeah. As I talk to myself. It says you're gone. It says there were 0 people in here. Literally, I'm telling you that. Oh well. Okay. Anyways, so since no one else is here, but this is going to be posted on the YouTube video with Chris. Do you have any questions? That's pretty much it. There's literally, maybe I need to schedule these ahead of time. I like the impromptu thing though. It's kind of a neat idea. That's for the ones you had. So sad. Maybe mix it up. Yeah, do impromptu ones and do scheduled ones. Because I know that when I was doing them weekly, I got, well, I would say very little people interacting, but not very much. So like usually between 3 and 5 people. Oh yes, and then we had that cow. I think we had a cow that joined the chat. So that was kind of interesting. But if you have any questions and you are in here because it looks like something's wrong with my count, feel free to, yes, the chicken. Feel free to ask a question if you'd like. That's what I'm here for. So I am doing, so I'm going to be doing something a little, well, not really a little different. It's more the timing is going to be different, because before, when I was doing the Misha Monday, Moose Day, that sort of thing, I was starting everything early in the morning and then continuing through the day. I'm going to be focusing more on my work in the morning, and I'm going to be posting the question probably around probably around 8 o'clock-ish my time, so 8 a.m. PT, 11 a.m. ET, and then continuing throughout the day so that I can post a little more frequently and not have to worry about my own work. That's generally the idea, as long as it's not super busy with my work. Yeah, it keeps on flickering between 1 and 0 of people. It's a little odd, but interesting that there's no one else in here. But yeah, so I am going to go back to doing the Misha Monday, I want to say J Tuesday, but that's not right. Misha Monday, Moose Day, that sort of thing, and giving away stickers and that sort of thing. So yeah, I thought that was kind of a neat. Well, I wanted to go back to doing it. I wanted to kind of mix it up, and I wanted to maybe do some new things other than just like what you love most about Misha, even though we all love Misha, that sort of thing. So yeah. Let's see what other things that I can tell you guys about. Just looking up here. Yeah, so I've got the little the bracelets with like they're fairly large bands. Yeah, exactly. I have they're like fairly large bands. They're like about yay big, and they're curved because they're meant to go on a wrist. So I'm gonna put those on like a chain, I'm thinking. I think that would be kind of neat. I'm very proud of the Castiel's Grace that I made. I want to try and find a small little light to put in them because I think it might help it glow a bit more. But because I know that I've seen other ones that have the light in them with a bit of, I say poof, but it's like stuffing, I think. But I don't know if that'll work well with the beads. But I think what I do is unique is because it's not just plain beads. Yes, there are Japanese, the light blue beads in there, but I also use very iridescent stone beads. That's a stone called opalite, which, as I said before in my tweet, is actually volcanic ash that has been opalized. And opalized basically means heated to a very extreme temperature, because that's where opal comes from, as well as agates and a lot of those other kinds of stones. If I remember my geology correctly, many rocks come from either pressure or heat, or a combination of both, I think. So that's opalite. I also have, if you're into stones, a pair of earrings that I'm very pleased with. They're stars made out of hematite. I only have one pair of those. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, that's what I have. Going back to CC doing interviews and that sort of thing, I'm trying to get main cast for Lucifer. Trying very, very difficult, which, strange as it may be, even though Tom follows me, it's not exactly considered kosher to ask the actor themselves. You have to go through publicists, and considering that I have a more of a professional background working for Horse Canada and that sort of thing, I try to go through the publicists. So, but I have sent over a few questions. Do you like to know who I sent over questions to? There's no guarantee that I'm actually going to receive answers back. Is that of interest? Anyone? Chris, I know you want to know. But yeah, I sent over questions to Tamil, Tyler, Kim, and Bree. I haven't been guaranteed that they're actually going to respond back to me as of yet, because of course both Kim and Bree are on the con circuit. And Tyler's working on something else. I didn't hear anything about Tamil, but even if you don't know them all. Yeah. Oh, but you know who the people that I mentioned. I'll tweet that out later too. It's just I don't like providing that sort of information because I'm not guaranteed the answers back. I am interviewing the Hollywood girls tomorrow. And I'm waiting. I'm probably going to give a few days. Probably, I hope to get the interview done by the end of the week because I'd like to give the actors that have sent over questions to and those that I'm going to bug the publicists tomorrow as much time as possible, get those answers back to me. So I hope to have the complete interview done by the end of the week. But it's going to be a Q&A with the Hollywood girls, which I'm very much looking forward to. And it's going to be Q&A with a bunch of the other actors, hopefully, knock on wood, as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm going to go bug Twitter again to see whether or not we have any... Here we are. See if that works. But yeah, so no other things that are going on. I'm pondering still doing books for Misha, Jared, and Jensen. I'm sure I have enough to at least do small little pamphlet books for them. It might not be as hardcovers like the original one I did for Misha because A, of cost, and B, because of just the amount of time and effort it goes into doing the formatting for that. That drove Nicole and I crazy. So, but I do want to put all of everyone's kind words for Misha, Jared, and Jensen into whether it be a hardcover book or a paperback book or something like that. I know with the company that I used last time for Misha, it only took about 2 weeks or so. And we had to have a really quick turnaround because, of course, it was being sent to Nicole, and then it was being flown to Europe for Jib. So this time it's just going to be delivered to me, and then I'm going to be giving it to everyone at the convention in October. So I'm probably going to start looking into that the next couple of weeks or so as to costs for printing and that sort of thing. So keep in mind that any of your Misha Monday, your Jen Sunday, your Moose Day comments are going to be hand delivered to the boys. I'm going to figure out something, some way, somehow. So yes, it'll be fun. It will be fun because, of course, last time I wasn't there to give it to Misha, so it will be fun indeed. Where is everyone? Let's go back to over here. Yes, it was still awesome, and I know that Nicole did an awesome job of doing a summary of what happened and how Misha reacted, and oh, good, thank you, Chris. I am going to ask, one of the things I'm going to ask Misha when I go to Otto's is, did you read the book? And then he'll be like, what book? How Misha Collins changed my life. That'll be kind of interesting to see what he says. So, yeah, I'm very, very, very much looking forward to it. It's a couple of months from now, I think BanCon is. So, very, very much looking forward to it. It'll be a blast. But yes, any questions or answers? Well, not answers, I'll give you the answers, but any questions can be questions with regards to changing channels, the website, where that's going, can go towards the Etsy store, anything like that. So let me know. I'm here. I've been trying to do, excuse me, a lot of my creating in the nights, in the mornings, because it's been so hot here in Prince George. We've had a lot of fires. There are 2 fires that are close by me. I think one is called the Shovel Lake Fire, and the other one is called North Lake or something. But they are huge. Like the one is literally the size of New York City. Last time I checked. And today was probably the first really clear day, and it's been fairly cool. It's been only about 22 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. But it's been fairly cool here and not so smoky. Fan fill recommendations. There should be. Let me check my phone. Let's see here. There used to be. Tuesday. No, that's not it. Should be underneath fan fiction recommendations. Yeah, underneath fan fiction recommendations. It's like there's under the list of because I formatted everything into pairings. So underneath all the pairings, there's a submission thing for it. So, and I know that someone had commented on something. Someone's complaining about their hotel Wi-Fi. And I'm asking, are you at con? Because I would love to have someone live from the convention somewhere. That would be wonderful. Be like, scream with me, please. I love hearing about con stories. I love hearing about con stories, like auto stories and photo op stories, and just being their best friends that you've never actually met before stories. I like those. Those are fun. So, anybody else? Okay, so I'm gonna do a retweet from my personal here. Let's see. Let's try that. There we are. Oh, how? That would have been cool though. Would have been cool. See, now it says one more person again. So, any questions or answers? Do I like or hate winter? Hello, Andy. I live in a place called Prince George, which is in northern BC. There's a little bit of a story behind this. Oh, I love winter and I love spring and I love fall. I love all the seasons because I get all of them. And I don't. Andy, do you have any questions regarding my CC store or regarding changing channels on the website? And what about summer? Do I like or hate summer? No, I don't think he does. Or she, for that matter. It could be Andrea. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up because it's been basically 24 minutes of me talking to Chris, which is not a bad thing, but I will schedule another chat or Q&A probably for later on this week. And yes, pretty much. It's end. And then Tuesday, probably sometime in the afternoon, I'll finalize that later. We'll do something like this for watching. I believe the winner was the pilot. Let me double check that. Let's see here. It was. Where do all my questions go? think it was. Come on. Where did it go? Oh, it's not showing up here. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it was the pilot. Oh, there we are. Yep. So with 11 votes out of 22, it was the pilot. So we will be watching the pilot on Tuesday. And like I said, might be this way. It might be a Google Hangout. We'll see. I'll try to figure out between now and then. But until then, I will talk to you later, and you all have a great day.